Carly Segura and welcome back to my channel. I was going to do a favorites video today, but I did a very talky video last week, so I was like, no, I'm going to mix it up. And so I have for you my top 10 travel tips, because right now as you're watching this, I am currently in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. I go here every summer and I have since I was a tiny tot for my dad's family reunion, and we have a whole bunch of fun, see the fam, love the fam. And so I'm pre-filming this now, and I was thinking about all the things I have to do to get ready to pack, and I was like, ta-da! So since I have been traveling for so long, my whole life, I have accumulated a lot of different tips that I use, and a lot of these tips are generally known and kind of obvious, but just in case you're a very newbie at traveling, you may not know these, so I'm sure everyone will benefit from this video in some form or fashion. So without further ado, let's get going. Tip number 1, I actually saw this on like Pinterest or something, and I was like, this is the most stupid thing I ever have seen in my entire life, but it actually works so well. Rolling your clothes instead of folding them. So don't fold your clothes like you normally would and put them in your suitcase. That actually takes up more space. Instead, roll your clothes, your tops, your bottoms, jeans, leggings, all articles of clothing, and it actually saves space in your suitcase. Very odd. Tried it once and it totally worked. I had so much more space. Really works. Tip number 2, think ahead. If you're going to a place where you're going to be buying souvenirs, make sure you leave space in your suitcase for your souvenirs. Like if you're going to Disney World, if you're going to some place like tropical, or really a place where you're probably going to get a souvenir, make sure you leave space before you go. Tip number 3, if you're bringing a carry-on bag, put it on when you're at your house, and if it is even slightly heavy, it's going to become way heavier during the day. Trust me, this happens every single time. I'm like, oh, it's only a little bit heavy, but it'll be okay. And then I'm at the airport, my shoulders are killing me because it seems to get heavier as the day goes on. So check and make sure if it's even a slight bit heavy, look at all the stuff you have and say, do I really need all of this? And pick what you only really want to take on the plane. Tip number 4. There has been so many a time that I have forgotten my charger in the morning because you use it the night before, you forget to pack it. So a tip that I used, and I have also seen it in other videos, but I did this on my own because I'm smart. Set your alarm to say charger, get your charger, Carly, don't forget your charger again, and then you'll see it in the morning, just pack your charger right then. Tip number 5 is to put all of your liquids in a Ziploc bag. I know this one is really obvious, but there was a sunscreen explosion incident when I was a little tot, and I did not do this, even though it seems so self-explanatory. Always put all of your liquids inside of a plastic bag. That way, if anything explodes, it doesn't get all over your things. Tip number 6. Bring a night mask and or a pillow on the plane for easy sleeping. There's so many times where you're on the plane and it is just so bright in there, you're so distracted, or even if you close your eyes, you can like see things through your eyelids. That sounds so creepy, but if you bring a night mask, and if you don't have one, a headband will work, or some like a bandana or something to put over your eyes. I find that really helps me sleep on a plane, even though usually I don't have trouble falling asleep on planes, but I know some people do. And I always bring a pillow or a pillow pet or a big stuffed animal or something on the plane to rest my head against in case I have a middle seat or I have the side seat or window seat. So I know it's also kind of obvious, but I don't know. Tip number 7 is to bring snacks because airport food is expensive. You may think you brought enough cash with you or you brought enough money with you, but then you might oh my gosh, doubt yourself because airport food is expensive. I know again this one seems obvious, but sometimes you forget, so just make sure you get some snacks, look, see what's important, maybe take all of them, it's okay. Tip number 8, along with the food, you're also going to need water if you're a human being, as I'm guessing most of you are. That wasn't funny, I'm sorry. Anyways, bring an empty water bottle with you through security and then fill it up once you're passed. Do not, I repeat, do not fill the water bottle before you get to security. They will take it out and then you will not be able to get your water bottle back unless you go back through security. This happened to me once because I was just not thinking, but bring an empty water bottle with you through security. That way you don't have to purchase water once you are passed, and you don't have to drink the disgusting tap water. Usually in most airports they will have the water bottle filling thing. Like they'll have the little fountains, and then they'll have a little station where you can fill water bottles, and that water is usually better filtered and will taste better, but you can't get to it without having a water bottle because it like comes straight down, and unless you did some kind of weird jujitsu to get to the water, it would not be an easy task. Bring water, bottles, not water. Tip number 9, this is especially helpful if you are younger or if you just get bored very easily. There's this new feature, it's not that new, it's probably been out for like a year or so on Netflix, that you can actually download a movie or TV show to the device so you can watch it without internet. And it's awesome for the plane, or if you're in the airport and you don't have Wi-Fi, it's perfect because you can watch it and it will use less battery, it will use less data, and you'll be able to watch a movie and spend less time being bored. And also, if you don't have Netflix, you can download movies off of iTunes. That's what me and my father do, and we watch the movies on the videos app on your phone or your device or whatever you watch it on. And it's really great because, like I said, it uses less battery. It doesn't require a lot of battery to watch it, and it also takes less time. No internet needed. That way, it's all Gucci, man. My last tip, tip number 10. This is especially if you're maybe going on like a shorter trip or something, or actually it could apply to all case scenarios. If you're bringing a swimsuit on your trip, if you're going to be swimming, make sure you bring a plastic bag of some sort to store the swimsuit in if you are going to have to move or transport yourself while the swimsuit is still wet. So like I said, if you're going on a short trip maybe and you go swimming the night before and then you have to leave the next day and it didn't dry fully, that way you can put the swimsuit in the bag and it doesn't get all of the other things wet. That concludes all my 10 tips. I hope one of these or some of these or all of these were helpful to you. If so, please leave it down in the comments below. Also, leave a comment down below if you have any other tips that I may have missed. Also, my YouTube friend and also friend Sydney Tishgar, I saw she also has traveling tips, so I'll link her video down in the description below. Make sure you check that out. We are trying to collab for y'all. It has been requested heavily, and also we want to, I swear, Sydney, if you're watching this, we have to make it happen. Okay, anyways, like this video if you liked it and comment, I already said that. And now on to my weekly favorites. I'm going to link all of my songs from Saturday down below. I had 3 songs and they're all really great. It was Glorious by Macklemore, Learn to Let Go, and Praying by Kesha, and they're really great songs. Watch those if you didn't watch them on Saturday's video. Last Saturday's video. Okay. Yes. My brain's all messed up because I'm pre-recording this. And then for my top tuber this week, it's going to be Banana Peppers, which is Graveyard Girl's blog channel. If you know me at all, you know Graveyard Girl is my absolute favorite YouTuber. She was the OG, the first YouTuber I ever watched. She got me introduced into YouTube, and I love her to death, and I want to meet her so bad. Okay, side tangent. But anyway, she has a blog channel now, and I watch all of her vlogs. It's just more like a laid-back version of herself that I'm like totally into. And even though she's like totally unique in herself on her channel, it's even more so on her blog channel. So if you're into watching people be people, go check that out. You'll have a grand old time. Subscribe to this channel for a new video every Monday, Saturday, and sometimes Wednesday, aka this coming Wednesday of summer. I hope you're having a grand old day, and with that, see ya! Make sure you leave space. Did it record? Please tell me it recorded, because sometimes it's like I don't want to record and I'm like, oh, well, I don't want you to exist. Did it work? I think so.